everyone, it's Job. I hope you're doing well. Today we are doing a chatty journal with me, so grab a beverage and a creative project because we're just gonna chat and journal together or work on a creative project together. So today is, I think, a little bit of a different journal with me because this November I've been kind of toying around with the idea of drawing inspiration from Project Life. I have no idea how Project Life works. I've only seen a few videos actually in the past from Kelly Perky, who is a pretty big inspiration of mine when I was getting started journaling. She used to make Project Life videos where she would kind of put her album pages together. And if you don't know, Project Life is just like an album based creative project where you have photos mixed with journaling cards on this like lovely kind of album like layout where you put these elements into sleeves. I've never participated in that. I actually know nothing about Project Life except for those minor details, but I used to love watching Kelly Perky's videos. They're no longer available on YouTube anymore, but I think Kelly Perky has rebranded her shop as the Paper Person shop, which is amazing. Still lovely designs, and I think my first kind of real deep dive into clear stamps was actually when Kelly Perky released these stamps. So this is, I think one is called Bushwick and one is Departures, and I bought this in, I think these are from 2016. This is from 2017, but I ordered these at the tail end of 2017, and I used this for December Daily 2017. So these kind of have a special place in my heart, just because these were my first full-on clear stamps, and I really love them a lot. And I thought I would kind of draw inspiration from there because I just love how Kelly Perky used to draw inspiration from photographs, and I don't know, I think graphic design as a whole. She really likes playing around with like printing out photos and actually manipulating the photos on different apps like Photoshop and whatnot. I actually don't know if she used Photoshop, but I did, and I kind of like made these full page photo spreads, which actually took a lot more work than I thought it would because you had to format everything to fit perfectly on like the 11 by 21 page of a traveler's notebook. And yeah, I was just playing around with the idea of like adding typography and type onto photos and then printing it out. It just adds a different feel to the journaling. It just feels very different from what I'm used to because I love like the very organic torn paper look with a lot of like vintagey elements and some cute elements here and there, but this is very like, I don't know, almost editorial, I think, which is really fun. So I'm playing around with that, and I think we're just gonna journal. I have a few days worth of photos here. Again, this is probably for some a little bit expensive. For others, this is a little bit of a cheaper way to kind of spice up your journaling because if you have a photo printer at home, it can be pretty cheap. I have a Canon Eco Tank, which has like these large tanks of ink that you just pour in. It's very affordable. The printer itself is a little bit more expensive, but that's what I used to run my sticker shop in the past. And yeah, this was actually very cheap for me because I already had photo paper, so I didn't really have to spend anything. But if you don't have any like fancy like printers, it might cost a little bit more because you're printing on color, but you can always print these at a print shop like Staples or London Drugs or wherever you can print photos in your city. But yeah, this is kind of what we're doing today. This is a long-winded explanation, but I hope you understand what I'm kind of trying to do in today's journaling session. But yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of like photo gluing, so it might not be the most interesting, but it'll be fun to chat around. I don't know if that's an expression. It'll be interesting to chat. I should also say that I'm also very inspired by Oh Hi Joy, a lovely friend of mine. She is a stationery creator on Twitch, and she was flipping her San Francisco or West Coast travel journal, I guess completed travel journal, and she also, this was very inspired by her. She actually would do like full page photo spreads on like one side of a spread. And I thought that was genius. So I kind of merged Joy's idea with that and Kelly Perky's kind of like design elements and kind of worked to create this pseudo kind of journaling style for today. This feels so odd for me because I'm used to like adding torn edges. I still kind of did that here though, but it's fun to play around. And honestly, when I do stuff like this, it pushes me out of my comfort zone a lot. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to grab something downstairs. But everyone take a sip of your beverage. I'm going to take a sip of my very, very milky milk tea. A little too sweet for my liking, but that's all right. But yeah, this is from November 3rd, and I just printed too many photos, but I thought I would do like a full page spread over here, and then kind of do some more collage bits here. There's not going to be a lot of writing, I think, today, just to keep things interesting. But yeah, I thought I would kind of do a lot of like photo collaging with actual photos that I have. But this one was from November 3rd, these collection of photos. Maybe I'll do some stamping actually. Maybe we'll put some washies down too. But yeah, I think, well, ooh, this is a cool photo. I'm just looking through my stash of samples as always. It always helps me kind of, I don't know. I guess it feels like I'm getting to use new stationery because a lot of these are samples and I don't explicitly own like the full roll of these washi, so it always feels a little bit special, and it feels more, I don't know, like sentimental. But yeah, I'm just gonna fussy cut these out. This is a wonderful washi from Mocha Studio. This is actually a sample from the lovely friend Jasmine of Jasmine Marie Plans. Such a lovely person, journaler, Twitch streamer. But yeah, I really love this washi. I can't get a hold of it anywhere. If anyone knows where I can get it, the full roll, let me know. I think they had it on Journal Pages, which is I don't know if it's Singaporean or Malaysian stationery store, but yeah, I love it a lot. I wanted to use this oval because I added a picture of my friends. We had a little birthday gathering at we celebrated someone's birthday at a restaurant, and I put like this little oval with sparkles to kind of, I don't know, make it a little bit more fancy and graphic designy. I feel like I'm gonna say that a lot, but I thought I would like pull another oval element here, so kind of, I don't know, matches a little bit, little matchy. But I can't not use like vintagey elements, so I'm not gonna resist it too much. If I want to use it, I'll just use it, just because I'm just drawing inspiration from, you know, Kelly Perky and Joy. I don't have to do it exactly like how they would do it. But yeah, I've been really enjoying like that aesthetic lately. I think it's also a response to my spending during October, or as I like to call it, Broketober. I did spend quite a bit, but alas, it is still, I don't know. It's one of those things that with like new planners season starting and whatnot, you're just like, it just happens so fast. But it's okay. I think my biggest takeaway from October is it's all right to spend on your hobbies as long as you can pay the bills. And that you're not going into like debt for it. It's not worth it. But yeah, I wanted to kind of talk about it because I know no spends and low spends are pretty common in the stationery community. And again, I guess it is a response to like bigger societal problems like capitalism and whatnot. Yeah, and that constant urge to want stuff. Like it's you know, not the healthiest, but I feel like part of this is also a lot of us participating in a hobby that we really enjoy. And I I think, I don't know, I'm maybe I'm too in the mindset of treat yourself. Like I'm very much team treat yourself. But yeah, I think in November I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful of that. Just because I had a bad day doesn't mean I need to buy stationery. But I also think, you know, small little treats here and there are fine. And they really do kind of, I don't know, bring small joys and small comforts into our otherwise kind of dreary situation with COVID and whatnot. Sorry, I'm just stamping using, I don't know why we got so deep there, the departure set from Kelly Perky. I don't know if they still sell this on Paper Person. I hope they do, because it's a lovely stamp set. Again, I just need to get a lawn fawn chamois at this point. I keep saying that I have microfiber cloths, which I do, but I just never cut them down to size. And I feel like if I just had a lawn fawn, oh no, I'm just talking about like mindful consumption, and here I am saying, why don't I just get a lawn fawn? But honestly, when I use a paper towel, it does the job. It is a little bit more wasteful, but I mean, I could probably use like one paper towel per session, and this is biodegradable. Maybe I can put it in my compost instead. It's hard because a lot of us are, you know, pretty conscious about the environment and the whole, you know, global situation with everything, but also, you know, stationery and whatnot can be kind of wasteful sometimes, especially if it's not being used. One of my biggest hopes for the stationery community is for, like, you know, these PET tapes to be made with like biodegradable, I don't know, plastic or something like that, or something sustainable, because this is legit just plastic. Like, the stuff that gets onto our journals is great because we'll be keeping these forever, but yeah, these little backings, they kind of kill me inside a little bit. Okay, B-Day with, this is not my birthday, by the way, with friends. And then I'm just gonna, this looks so blank for me, but you know what? Minimalism is an inside joke around here, but you know what? Sometimes it is nice to be a little bit more minimalist. And again, with trying out like different styles and stuff like we are doing today, I think that's fine to keep it a little bit more minimal. I need to add a dot sticker somewhere though. It's not a Job spread if there's no dot sticker somewhere. There's a dot sticker here, but I feel like anywhere I put it, it's too, maybe down here. Maybe, yeah. Okay, let's do, maybe we can put a little, sorry, I had to check my mic. Let's do a little bit of stamping over here. I'm just gonna use VersaFine actually, just to match the black here. And this is for November 3rd. 11:03. Yeah. Speaking of consumption, I'm opening my shop again. Wow, what a segue. But I'm a little bit bummed because it still hasn't arrived yet. I hope it comes in late, like the stuff that I ordered for the shop. It's going to be a washi release actually, which is nice. I always do a washi tape release during this time of year. It's always, I don't know, it feels special to me because December and the holidays are near and dear to my heart. It's my favorite time of year. December is also my birthday month, so I am very, very like biased. I guess you could say that. I think we're gonna keep it pretty plain and simple here. I know it looks super plain, but I think with writing here and here and here, I'm gonna do a lot of writing here because for November 2nd, I don't have that many elements. It's just gonna be here, and this will be kind of a little bit more blank. But you know what? I think it looks pretty good. Nice and simple, and a little bit more breathing room than my usual spreads, which are jam-packed. But yeah, like I was saying, we're gonna be opening the shop hopefully late November or early December. with some washi tapes and some PET tapes. It's gonna be good. There'll be more information on it later, but I always try to make a big, I don't know, every time we do shop update, I'm just like, let's make it fun and flashy and edit cool video sequences and whatnot, which is one thing that I've been really into lately. Like editing fun intros for these videos has been kind of a new avenue of creativity, because I've always loved the idea of like fun video editing and stuff. But I'm just like, oh, I only do journaling videos. No one wants to see like these stop motions or little vlogs. But everyone has been so kind the past few weeks with like my toying around with everything. So it really means a lot to me. Okay, November 3rd again. I'm going to put this here. And then I kind of want to take, I don't know what approach we want to go with this. I think maybe I use my wooden stamps over here so it's not that clean, because I don't know, this font is very like, I don't know, it's really proper, and I feel like juxtaposing it with wooden stamps, which always look a little bit more wonky, especially the letter stamps, might be really nice. I just don't know where to put the date, because you already mentioned the date here. Maybe it's just full on like collaging with like blues and whatnot, but I don't know. I also have these like photos from Pinterest from, I don't know, clothes that I've been liking, and this is very clothes centric, so maybe we can do that. There's so many ways we can take the spread. I kind of want to make it a black and navy spread, so maybe I'll pull washies first and then like decide what we can do later. This film one might be kind of nice. This one too, one of my faves. I need to slow down with using this. This is actually like a proper tape, like it's not paper tape, which is cool. One of my favorite washis. This is I think Consonant from Shiwu X Hours Studio. This one's really good too. They're all kind of very muted. But I think maybe we'll just do a collage moment. And then we also have this. We kind of have a lot of dates. Or we can be super edgy and just use this webbing from Hours Studio and cut a little part and then staple it. Because I know Kelly Perky, this is probably where I started getting the idea from. I used to see Kelly Perky use a lot of staples. So I sound like such a fanboy, which I am, but just like stapling both this onto this, that would be kind of cool, I think. A little bit different, a little bit interactive. And then maybe just like a simple like strip of blue washi and just call it a day. And let this do the talking. Again, I realize this is not the most exciting journaling session out there, just because it's a lot of like pre-done work already with me on Photoshop, just like manipulating photos and adding text and whatnot. But I thought it wouldn't be that interesting to show the Photoshop part of things. But let me just grab a stapler. Okay, this one's a really handy dandy stapler. This one swings, which I use for binding like really thin inserts, so you don't need to go into like full book binding mode. But maybe I will, you know what, maybe I'll put a little bit of tape runner on this just so it sticks a little bit, because we want it to stay in place. And I think I'm gonna cut the excess off. I might have cut a little bit of the paper. Oops. And then we'll just do the stapling over here. And I kind of want that moon to be visible, so we'll probably staple in between the November and the 3. Oops. I don't know why I'm getting so nervous all of a sudden. Because I want to get the placement perfect. Let's see. Yeah, that looks cool. And then let's put a a strip of, I guess we're going for a night sky theme, so we're gonna definitely have to use this. I know I use this all the time. It's one of my favorite washi's. This is actually sent to me. This is from when I made a bomb kuchen order. A lovely friend, Ame. Everyone knows Ame. Amaru on Instagram, and Zakili on Twitch and Patreon. Holy crap, she's so talented. She's done work with Sticky Club. Also, oh my gosh, Sticky Club. Is anyone getting the Sticky Club advent calendar? I know I might have missed the ball already on that, because I ended up getting, I guess this is a little bit of a spoiler for December Daily. But, well, December Daily, if you're new around here, is just like a daily journaling. It's not really a challenge. I guess it's kind of like a tradition at some point. That was started by Ali Edwards. But I've kind of like, a lot of people have made it their own thing, right? But I've participated in a few years. But I thought that for December Daily this year, I would swatch something from my ink vent calendar from Diamine, because I did order some. Well, I didn't order some. I ordered the ink advent calendar. I still love the name of it. Ink vent is very good wordplay. But yeah, I think we finished a tape runner roll. We finished one. Let's see. I think I have a refill. I hope so. 1 second. Okay, we're back. I found not a refill, but a full roll. I think this is because this is slightly broken, but it's okay. We'll use it. I think this is a wake-up call that I need to get some more. Again, I've been really loving the glue GLOO brand by Kokuyo, and I really like their tape runner, and I found that I'm just gonna buy the refills off of Amazon Japan, because it's still cheaper than purchasing them from the local shop that I got it here, because it over here was like it was $9. I think it might have been even more. It was a little bit of some thievery going on. It was pretty expensive. I'm just gonna take a sip. 1 second. But yeah, it was really expensive. Are we done here? It feels done. It feels like I shouldn't add more, but I want to, because it feels incomplete not adding something. We'll add a dot sticker. At this point, it's just like, if you don't know what to do, just add a dot sticker. This one's a little bit purpley, but maybe that'll be a nice accent color. Okay, we're kind of going really fast. And you know what? A lot of these will look a lot more complete with writing. Actually, you know what? Something feels... Should we? No. Let's leave it as is. I don't know. This is when I start to doubt myself, when I'm trying to be a little bit more minimalist. I'm like, but something feels off. How about just a slight bit of stamping here? Even like... Yeah, we're gonna do that. I think in navy might look really nice, actually. Yeah, stamping in navy would be nice. This is just a simple, like, kind of... I don't know. For me, these types of stamps are kind of small enough that it's almost just like a background thing. Like, no one really actually reads it. But it says, "Dream a little, dream of me." This is from Raw Market. From their... I'm just gonna stamp over top the webbing. It's fine. Yeah, that looks good. It really didn't add much. But that's okay. Okay. We are moving on. Let's let this dry a little. I use the pencil board as a true pencil board when I'm writing and doing stuff, but sometimes I like to add it as a layer in between my elements or pages before I move on to the next spread, so the ink doesn't transfer to the next page, it just transfers to the pencil board. Okay, I think November 4th. This is when I had my first Starbucks drink. Everything is so, like, dramatic when you look at these pages. It's like, boom, photos, photos, photos. But I think that's the point of it, actually. Oh no. It's bending a little bit. Let's see. Let's kind of crease that there. I'm hoping these pages survive. Maybe I've cut it a little too close to the edge. We'll see. But I think I'm gonna alternate. Maybe this goes. Oh wait, I was gonna put the photo on that side. Did I not put enough tape here? Feels like it's separating. Oh, that's why. Oh no. Okay, I ripped the page. Okay. Crisis, not really diverted. Okay, wait, let me just. How did I miss taping this whole edge? Okay. We're fine, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, that works. Oh no. See, there's a rip here, but that's okay. Nothing a washi tape can't fix. This is for November 4th. Huh. This was Starbucks drink day. I think we'll put it on this side. And then it was also the new moon in Scorpio, and I did a tarot pull, which is a new hobby that I picked up. I feel like I can't really share much just because I don't really know anything at all. But we're learning, which is fun. And it's just, you know, a little bit of it's just an activity that's just keeping me, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's more of a reflection on how I'm feeling than like predicting the future. Like, whoa, it's nothing like that. I think maybe we'll cut this out. Low 5, too slow. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. It looks cute though. And this was sent over from a friend. So I'm just gonna use this. And I'm using this because I really don't have much. Like, I actually really enjoy, or at least have come to enjoy the color red. Wasn't my favorite just because I thought it looked really severe. But I think I realized that I really do like red when it's a little bit more warm toned. And I do love red for the holidays. But I thought this might look cute here. And then maybe we can just do like a regular handwritten date, because we already have the date here. Oh, we can use a coffee washi. We can use a coffee washi. This is the perfect time. Maybe we'll take actually, maybe a coffee sticker flake actually. Sorry, this is the moment that I've been waiting for, because I love coffee related stationery. It's just so good. Let's use like a coffee, like a nice coffee sticker flake. I mean, there's actual like Starbucks specific ones, but I didn't order a Frappuccino though. Maybe we can use the coffee beans one. I wonder what everyone's favorite holiday drink is. Mine is definitely the peppermint mocha or the caramel brulee if I'm feeling very sweet. You know what? Maybe we won't use like super I don't know. I still want to keep to the aesthetic that's very bright and jolly. Should we just use this? That looks too logo mania-esque. Maybe just like a straightforward cup of coffee. The thing is, nothing really matches. We're kind of going for a more graphic look here. Maybe we'll just use this. Or you know what, maybe we'll just use the coffee beans. I think it's fine. And then maybe we have a washi tape that's subtly coffee themed. Maybe that. Maybe we're not. Maybe it's not a full-on like coffee sticker flake moment today. It's just a little bit more of a subtle washi moment. Okay, I don't know why. Let me just pull this out just to see what it would look like. This one's cool because it's kind of like a frame actually. If you look at it, like there's room for something in the middle. Yeah, maybe not. It's okay, Job. Stop forcing it. We can use this next time. This King Jim sticker flake holder is a dream. I actually don't have that many sticker flakes. A lot of these are actually fussy cut washi tapes, but I like pre-cutting some PET tapes to size just because it feels really satisfying, actually. You know what? Let's use this. Yeah, there's a coffee there you go. Oh, we still have this though. I'll use this in another journal. I think just the beans will look good. We don't want it to be too distracting. And one thing that I actually remember from Kelly Perky's videos, it's actually kind of hard because I keep referring to Kelly Perky and I realize that her videos are kind of gone from the internet now. But she would always stamp on photos and I was like, wow, that's cool. I should also use this label stamp that I have because I feel like Kelly Perky also did that quite a bit. Whoa, almost dropped it. Let's move all of the elements around here. I'm definitely a messy desk journaler. Wait, did I add? Okay, just making sure I added everything on the right edges. Like I actually added adhesive to all the edges this time. We don't want the same problem happening twice. Okay. So this one looks good. It looks good. Oh, I can use my favorite red washi. Sorry, let's see. I'm just reaching for it. This is my favorite red washi. This is from Classicy. Surprise, surprise. One of my favorite brands ever. And I think I really love this red washi. It just has like a subtle like kind of like handwritten scribbles on it, but I love it. And I love this particular shade of red. So good. For December Daily, I think I'm going to do a video about it, but I still really don't know what to do. Last year, I actually used a notebook that I designed that was pre-decorated, and I usually launch that in late November, but this year, I don't know if we're going to get a chance to do that same insert. I'm kind of bummed just because although I planned for the shop to open kind of in early November or at least mid-November, I think it's going to be closer to late November, and I don't know if people will still want to purchase something for December Daily or even like a holiday themed notebook insert in this size when it's actually full on December. I've been kind of toying with the idea of still doing it, but I don't know. I'm a little bit bummed that everything with manufacturing is taking a little longer and shipping is just taking a lot longer, but that's all right. That is life, and that's super I think super relevant to what's happening in the world right now. Like it's still, a pandemic and whatnot, so things like supply chains and manufacturing and shipping is still, not at full or normal, I guess, capacity or speed. So I understand that. It just bums me out a little bit, but maybe we'll still do it. Let me know in the comments if you would still be interested in an insert that's like subtly, well, it's definitely going to be kind of holiday themed, but it was actually going to be it's supposed to match the rest of the washi collection, which is all about home. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but it was going to be very like Pacific Northwest, like moss green themed. Like it's very earthy Pacific Northwest, and also like vintagey 1950s. I don't know if that all makes sense. In my head, it makes sense, but I really love that mid-century aesthetic in terms of design and furniture and everything. So it makes sense for me to kind of follow those choices into like the the washi tapes and whatnot and the inserts. I'm just gonna write November 4th, even though we already have the date there. Or maybe just Thursday. I don't know. Let's just do Thursday. Yeah, let's just keep it as simple as that. Maybe I'll add a little line. Okay, trying to keep it simple. Let's just add one little starburst. It feels weird not adding like doodles of like flowers and whatnot. I still feel like this is very my style, but you know, it's missing a few things that I normally put, like, you know, more torn papers and whatnot. But I think it still has the Job feel to it, hopefully. Okay, let's do a classic fan of everything, and then I think we won't get to all of the spreads here just because in terms of time I don't want to keep you here, but I'll probably continue journaling for quite a bit more. November 5th. Okay, let's do this. There's a lot of these one-page spreads, dang. And again, I feel a little bit awkward having these photos of me. I used to never put photos of me in my journal. That kind of switched this year because I'm like, you know, gotta love yourself too. But it is still a little bit awkward sometimes. I think when I'm gonna flip back in here, I'm gonna be like, oh wow, it's nice to have all these photos. But also I'm gonna be like, why did you put so many pictures of yourself in here? But it is my journal though. I do like how I designed this. I really like the gradients with the added noise. It feels very like Y2K. But this theme is very like green and brown. And I made a peppermint Milo that day. And I think, you know what? I kind of want to make a little label using scrap paper. I've seen Kelly Berkey do this before, and I'm kind of inspired. I've had this stamp set for a while. Yeah, let's do this. Or maybe this. I don't know. These stamps are so slimy. I think I need to wash them. I think when I bought them, they had oil. Like, I don't know. Were they greased up or something? But they're very slimy for some reason. Yeah. Maybe I will give these a wash. Because they feel a little bit gross, actually. I think this is just from Michael's at like the dollar spot, I think. But I think maybe we do like a little label here that just says November 5th. And then I think we'll call it a day. Just because I have a lot more photos, but maybe we'll save this for another day, or I'll check in with you. But these are the other photos that I printed. This is my favorite photo yet. It's so pretty. It was a lovely autumn day. It was so sunny. I changed my setup to the Think Then K Mini 5 and my olive traveler's notebook for work. I got this thrifted or secondhand cable knit sweater. I was wearing my cords and my trusty Doc Martens. It was just such a cozy day. It felt really nice. But yeah, I had a lot of fun kind of putting these full page spreads together. And it's just me with some boba or bubble tea. Okay. Let's look for some scrap paper. I think I'm just going to stamp it on the back of one of these papers. Something that I wouldn't feel too guilty stamping on. Maybe this. Actually, you know what? Let's stamp on some craft paper. And I was torn between maybe stamping with green. I don't know if it'll show up. Let's just stamp with black, actually. Just so we make sure that it shows up on the craft. So I'm just, again, trying to clean up a little bit over here. I think we're good. Let's just move these here. Put that there. But yeah, we'll stamp over here. If I can find where I put that stamp. Uh-oh. This is Forgetful Job. Oh no! This is what happens when you clean your desk mid video. Things disappear. I swear I just had... Okay, there's this label. Huh. The Great Label Mystery. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. We're using this label then. Okay. It's gonna irk me. I hope I find it. Okay, let's... Oh, this is, I guess, from a recycled bag. You know what? While we have this open, I'm just gonna stamp a whole bunch of these, so future Job can use them on something. Pre-stamping everything always is the way to go. Okay, let's clean this off. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That's so funny. This happened before. I actually had a stamp pad open once, and I cleaned my elbow on it. I was like, why does it feel slightly moist? And I was like, wait, no. My elbow was resting on a stamp pad the whole time. So I had this giant like green square on my elbow / forearm. Okay. We only got some here. Phew. Okay. I feel like so many things have happened in the past few seconds. Okay, I'll calm down a little bit, Job. Okay, we'll cut this out. I think I'm gonna fussy cut this out a little bit nicer. Ooh, this looks cool. Stamping just gives that really organic feel. Even if you stamp it perfectly, the texture of the paper coupled with how much ink you have on the stamp always yields something different. Never looks too perfect. I know some people are really after the perfect stamping look, but I love seeing the texture in stamps, and I think that's the kind of appeal of using stamps, because they're not as perfect as using like alpha stickers or real labels, but I don't know, it just looks so good. Yeah, we'll keep this nice and simple. I'm going to glue everything down before I get a little too carried away. Okay, tape runner here. But I'm curious to hear if people are participating in December Daily or any December journaling challenges or art challenges. I know October is a big month for like art and Arttober, Inktober. I used to participate in Peachtober, but this year I just didn't. Oh, we're out of all tape runners now. 2 tape runners in one video. Oh no. Okay, and that concludes our stream. No, I'm just kidding. But isn't that a little bit funny? I guess this was an older one that I kind of stopped using midway. It's just a little bit of a bummer that it's gone. Let me just check if I have any more adhesive left. Okay, we have good old double stick tape. I guess I could use glue. I'm just not a glue fan. Yeah, this works. This is my first time using this actually. You just put it down and then peel it off. Wow, this is a lot more effort. Uh-oh. I'm never good at peeling. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely more involved. But I think this is more secure probably. Ooh. 1 second. Everyone hold your breath. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. I'm definitely holding my breath. Okay. Wait, did I want it on this side? Too late. And then I am too lazy to use this for that. So I'm just going to use my trusty glue. This is the GLOO brand from Kokuyo glue. Again, one of my favorite adhesives, and it's square, so you can get all the edges too without having to do that weird thing where you have to take a scrap piece of paper and then get all the edges. I mean, you don't always get all the edges perfectly, but it's better than a circular glue stick in my opinion. Let's do this. Let's maybe slightly in the middle. Oh, did I want a washi behind it? Wait. Yeah, 1 second. I do want a washi behind it. This is from Classicy. Again, one of my favorite stationery brands. And I guess I gravitate towards like very simple pattern washis. Okay, nice thing about glue is that it's easy to peel up. Actually, let's use this side. And I really like the look of like when washi's torn that way. I don't know, it just adds a lot of dimension. Yay. And then let's do this down here. Glue in general is just messier for me though. Just because I'm already a little bit messy and clumsy, so that's further, I guess, exacerbated because glue is all sticky and whatnot. Yay! And I'll use a green brush pen, and I'll just put the date November 5th. And then should we do, maybe we'll do some stamping actually. Let's use these stamps and green. I think I have the Shachihara ink in delayed, decayed leaf. Again, another inside joke from lovely friend Chelsea of Those With Words. So fry, I'm just gonna do not full Friday, just FRI. It was actually just a typo. Sorry, I'm just trying to grab the stamps from over here. It was just a typo in the chat that Chelsea said. I think she typed delayed leaf even though the color is decayed leaf. Sorry, I keep grabbing it from across my table, so, and the mic is far away. But yeah, that's where that joke came from, and I always now accidentally call it delayed leaf instead of decayed leaf. Okay, I think that's it. Again, we need a dot sticker. Oh, I can finally use one of these. I've been using the blue one a lot, but this is the Cameo dot stickers that are kind of based on seasons. I think this is the autumn one with all the warm autumnal colors. I've been gravitating towards the blues just because, I don't know, I've been in the navy blue mood, I think, for a while. But I've been wanting to use this camely colored one, and I think it's gonna match this whole earthy feeling of this spread. Oh, so good. I just need to find where to anchor it down. Maybe on this label, beside the label. Maybe up top here. Yeah, actually no, there's an oval here already. Maybe not anchored onto this little collage. No, we'll do it up here. Nice. I really want to put a washi down here, but I think I'm gonna keep it again a little bit more minimal, so I can just write stuff down here. But yeah, I think that's it. I know this is very, very different from the usual like journaling that I do around here, but it's nice to change things around. So this is the completed spreads. We have this one, lots of empty space here. There'll be writing happening here. And then for this, we'll have the writing over here. Really like this spread. I think this is my favorite spread. This is a subtle holiday one. I like this one too, but it's not as striking as this one, I think. But I do like how I stuck to the color themes. This is blue themed, blue and gray and black. This is definitely red themed and coffee themed. And then this is kind of earth tone themed with greens and browns and a little bit of stamping here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little journaling sesh that's a little bit inspired by Kelly Perky and Oh Hi Joy and Project Life in general. I'll probably be doing this similar style for the rest of November in this insert, just because I want to toy around with this style. It's really fun and it's so visual and visually striking, but I know it's not the most accessible for everyone, especially with like color printing and whatnot. But I hope you still took something away from this. If not, I hope you just had fun hanging out, drinking your cozy beverage and working on your creative projects. I'll see you next time with another video. Thank you again for the new subscribers who have recently followed along, and thank you to everyone who always leaves comments. I know I'm really behind with leaving comments, but I read all of them, and I really want to thank everyone who leaves a comment in each video. There'll be more videos up every Monday or Tuesday, and there are Twitch streams every Thursday and Sunday evenings, Pacific Standard Time. But all of that information is in the description bar below. Again, I apologize for my rambly and kind of confusing self, but I hope you still had fun chilling and journaling along with me. Okay, I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone. Take care. I love you all. Bye.